All right, Tennessee Titans fans, off season's in full swing. Free agency has begun today. And right out of the gate, the Titans making a signing that I don't think a lot of people saw coming initially. I think we all knew that getting another running back was probably on the agenda at some point this offseason. But right out of the gate, the Tennessee Titans sign Tony Pollard, former Dallas Cowboy, to a 3-year, $24 million deal. Now, worth noting, we do not know the details of what's guaranteed and the cap hit and all of that stuff. We don't know any of that yet, but we do know it's a 3-year, $24 million deal for Tony Pollard to join Tyjae Spears, who I think we're all excited about, to join him in the backfield in this new offense for Brian Callahan, the new head coach of the Titans. Again, I don't think many people thought that this would be the first big move that the Titans would make, is to get another running back to pair with Spears, but it was. Tony Pollard was tremendous for Dallas in 2021, 2022. Didn't have the season that I think he was hoping for. Didn't have the season that a lot of Cowboys fans expected him to have in 2023 because it was plagued with injuries and things of that nature. A lot of people are hesitant about Tony Pollard because of that injury history. People nervous that we are paying to bring in a guy who's already had injury history. I do think it's worth noting that Tony Pollard is not going to be in the exact same role that he was in Dallas. He's going to come in and be paired with Tyjae Spears, and I do think he has a playing style that complements Tyjae Spears very well. So it's worth noting that he's not going to be in the same role exactly that he was in Dallas. So that's worth noting. I also think that some have talked about how Tony Pollard struggled against crowded boxes in the NFL last year, and the Titans play against crowded boxes all the time. But why have the Titans played against crowded boxes all the time? Because their entire identity has been Derrick Henry for the past nearly decade. And so I think, you're seeing a shift in mentality. You're seeing a shift in mindset when it comes to offense. The Titans, who have been known for being old school, smash mouth type offense, that's clearly changing with Brian Callahan and this new offensive regime that they brought in, also signing center Lloyd Cushenberry, which I'm very excited about that. We know the Titans' offensive line needs help, and help is on the way. But Tony Pollard, the thing that stands out now about this signing is it officially means that the Derrick Henry era is over, and I think we all kind of expected that. I mean, I kind of came to terms with it after the Jacksonville game to end the year. The speech that he gave, staying afterwards to sign autographs, all the things that he did that day, it just all pointed in the direction of this is it. And that seems official now. With the Tony Pollard signing, it sure seems like it's over. The Derrick Henry era is over, and we're waiting to see where he's going to land. I don't know if we're going to find out today, later this week, whatever. We know how this goes. But it is so bittersweet. It does feel like it's time to go in a new direction. New head coach, still got a new GM that's only been there, this is his second year. Just a total regime change. It feels like it is time to move on from that identity that we've known for the past 8 years. But I just don't even know what to say about this guy, Derrick Henry, and what he's done for this organization. This is it. He's going somewhere else. I can't thank him enough. He is one of my favorite Titans ever to put on the uniform. What he has done for these past 8 years, the run that he's been on with the Titans, and he will be a major contributor wherever he lands. I've heard a lot of rumors about Baltimore, Dallas, especially now. Some rumors about Houston. A lot of teams being thrown around as a possible home for Derrick Henry, but wherever he lands, he's going to be a major contributor. This guy's a beast. He's a different breed. He's going to continue doing his thing. It does feel like it is time for Tennessee to move on. Just happens to be that time, you know. But Derrick Henry will be remembered as an all-time great, especially for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, this guy, the moments he's given us, the run after run after run, moment after moment after moment, carrying the team on his back oftentimes to the promised land. Their trip to the AFC Championship, the run they went on that year, was in large part because of him. The 2020 season, 2,000 yards, just unbelievable. Carried the team that year too. 2021, I think he would have gone even far. I think he would have topped the season prior because he was going to have an extra game to do it. He was already nearly at 1,000 yards over the course of like 8 weeks, and then he had the foot injury and had to miss. But I think he would have absolutely gone for 2,000 again that year. I was there live against Buffalo on Monday Night Football when he broke off one of those long runs. I had an unbelievable game that night. I'll remember it forever. And I have nothing bad to say about Derrick Henry and what he's done for the city of Nashville and for the Tennessee Titans. You heard it when they beat Jacksonville in that last game. The speech that he gave, how appreciative he is of the organization and of the city and of the fans. There's just, I don't know how you could have anything bad to say about Derrick Henry. Is it time to move on? Yes. Is it time to go in another direction? Yes. But, I mean, Derrick Henry deserves his flowers from Titans fans, and he's the man. And now, looking forward, Tony Pollard, Lloyd Cushenberry. I keep refreshing Twitter to see any other moves that might get made. The Jags signed Gabe Davis. That's what people are talking about. Christian Wilkins to the Raiders. Not seeing anything new for the Titans right now, but some other moves you have to believe. Wow, Josh Jacobs going to the Packers? Whoa! Didn't see that coming. I mean, I'm finding this out in real time. I'm just scrolling Twitter. I don't know how I'm supposed to get anything done today with all of these different things coming out. But nothing new for the Titans right now. I would expect a wide receiver signing at some point. More help on the offensive line coming. Got to make some moves defensively. Corner and linebacker, maybe safety. A lot coming in free agency. This is a very exciting time. But also in the terms of this, a very bittersweet time because you know this means that players like Derrick Henry are indeed not coming back. Some of us are just coming to that realization. I've been of that realization since the end of the season. And so there we go. Tony Pollard, let me know what you think about that signing. I'm fine with it. I think the potential is there. Pairing him with Spears could be a really good thing. I want to see the details of how much of the money is guaranteed in that $24 million deal. But the upside is definitely there. The potential upside is definitely there. I don't think there's any reason to be outright disgusted with this deal. But I am cautiously optimistic about Tony Pollard. I'm very optimistic about Lloyd Cushenberry. And we will see what Rand and Callahan have for us as we go forward in free agency and the draft in about a month and a half. Too, I have a podcast called the Two Tone Talk Podcast where we talk about Titans. I've taken about a month off, and we're about to get it going again as we go toward the draft and throughout free agency. So you want to sub to that in the link description below. Thank you guys. Tighten up. Bye.